Thanks, Melinda. Thanks to everyone who's sharing today. I love the question that we're asking. Why do we follow Jesus? I've been thinking about this question a lot since Melinda asked me to speak about it and trying to explain why I do something that I've been doing for, well, decades of my life. And the story that came to mind for me was a story that we call the story of the prodigal son. It's a story out of Luke chapter 15, and it's typically focusing on the story of this younger son who asks and demands his father for an inheritance. He goes away, spends it all, and then comes back hoping that maybe he could seek forgiveness from his dad. But I resonate more with the older son, the son who stayed behind and worked hard, who'd been there the whole time. And when he doesn't understand the mercy of the father for the brother, for the younger son, the father says to him, "My child, you have always been with me, and everything that I have is yours." I think that's the kind of relationship that I know with Jesus. It's this kind of relationship where I feel like the child who is loved and who has everything from my Father offered to me. I feel the grace and the presence of God in my life. I've known it. I've known His forgiveness. I've known His mercy, but I've also known the generosity of God. The reason I still follow Jesus even now is because I think of His generosity to me, His generosity of love, His generosity of support, His generosity of listening to me, and His presence with me feels so generous. In every season of life, He has been a constant. I have known the presence of God, and more than that, that He answers my prayers. He hears me like a good dad with his kid. He hears me, He is with me, and then He offers all of the riches of His power, His presence, His kingdom to me as His child. I've experienced that in my life, and that is why I follow Jesus.